Clayton is, which we had 25 of them. You know what? He's not only, a pitcher of a lifetime, a generation, but he's a baseball player of a generation. And, I talk about a lot about his preparation and elevating people's games around him, but what he does, in the batter's box, on the bases, and just his will to be great, it seems like every single time he takes the mound, he goes Little League on us and, does something, not only on the mound, but to help us win, and carries us and puts us on his shoulders and puts us on his back. Today, obviously we threw out some hits, but we needed a shutout, and he gave it to us.
This is a guy that may not have gotten a record as far as consecutive games with double-digit strikeouts, but still was incredibly efficient. A 2-hour, 11-minute game, I believe, after a 5-hour, 47-minute game yesterday. How much can you appreciate him saving your pen?
Yeah, that was, where we were at, and it seems like every start that we get, we're in that position. But he answers the bell, and, I don't think that he was too concerned about the record or the streak, or he wanted to, lead us to victory, and that's exactly what he did.
Do you cringe when you see him slide?
You know what? I think I'm getting more and more used to it. I remember early, a couple starts into it this season, he was, running around the bases and dirty and certainly holding my breath. But I think that today I took it okay. But when he went to third base, maybe a little holding of the breath. But he's just such a competitor, and it's hard to tell him to temper it.
Have you tried telling him to tone it down on the bases?
No, I've kind of felt him out a little bit on other aspects about tempering it, his effort, but he wants no part of it. So no.
He doesn't seem like he tempers the effort.
He doesn't. And it's AJ catching 17 innings yesterday, and coming to me and says, I know Yazi's banged up, and I'll give you everything I have tonight, and we'll get a win. And so he and Kirsch obviously in sync again, and I give AJ a lot of credit.
Did they alter the game plan to be more economical, to get deeper in the game with fewer pitches?
No, I think that's on the impetus on the offense, and I think that those guys were out there swinging early and trying to put the ball in play, as you saw from the first pitch of the game. And a guy like Clayton, you don't want to run a count, and so that just played into the economy of our pitch count.
So since he wasn't used tonight, does Bolsinger go tomorrow?
Bolsinger will go tomorrow.
Complete games are kind of rare these days, let alone shutouts. If he's already that great, can you address how spectacular that
And honestly, I think that, it's when you build a reputation that guys don't want to go deep into a count. And so in this day and age where you talk so much, you hear every single night about a pitch count, but he's very economical. And when you have a reputation like Clayton does, guys want to swing early, and that intimidation factor, and it's real. To get through that game with 100 pitches, with some very good hitters in the middle of that order, and to keep them at bay, again, once in a generation type.
Doc, you made a liar out of me. You stole two bases tonight. What's the deal with that?
No, you know what? Finnegan was throwing the ball well. He was matching Kirsch pitch for pitch, and so George Lombard over there helping our guys at first base, and gave them opportunities, and so we didn't cash in on those, but it was good to see us steal a couple bases tonight.